Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we'd just do a super fun video. So the Sephora VIB sale starts April 1st and runs through April 11th. I have been slowly collecting products into my loves list for the last several weeks in anticipation for the sale. So I thought it'd be a lot of fun just to go through my wish list, kind of talk about products that I am repurchasing, products that I'm thinking about, products that I'm on the fence about. So if going through my wish list and talking about these products sounds like fun to you, stick around and let's get started. So I'm going to admit to you that my loves list, my wish list here is quite extensive. I think I have like 19 products in here. I think it's like $800 or something. I'm not going to be buying $800 worth of stuff at Sephora, but what I find is helpful is just kind of throwing everything into that loves list so that I can then kind of transfer it directly to my cart and not forget things, because it never fails. I always forget something that I really wanted to try or something that I needed to repurchase. And so I've got a good mixture here of things I need to repurchase and things that I'm interested in all realms, whether it be skincare, makeup, hair care, etc., etc. In order to make this video make any kind of sense, I thought I would kind of break it down into the different categories. I figure we'll start with skincare. Now I have a lot of skincare in this, and I think it's because I'm running out of some of my products, and so I'm going to be repurchasing some of them, but also when I start to run out of something, I'm always kind of like, ooh, what else is out there? Is there a product in this category that I want to try, that I'm interested in trying? By all means, I would love to hear your comments below. Have you tried some of these products? Are you like, no, run away? Or are there products that you're interested in me reviewing on my channel? I would love to hear those comments as well. Starting with skincare, we've got the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is my holy grail cleansing balm. If you've watched my channel, you know that I love cleansing balms. I'm a big fan of double cleansing at night, using a cleansing balm or an oil-based cleanser and then following with a gentle-based cleanser. This is a reach purchase for me. This is a fragrance-free cleansing balm. What I love about it, yeah, fragrance-free, that's great. I don't get too worked up about fragrance and cleansing balms. You're washing them off your face. However, what I love about this is that it works into a liquid pretty darn fast. So it starts off as a solid, but then breaks down very quickly. It washes the makeup off your face. The whole point of using a cleansing balm is to break up all that stubborn makeup, including waterproof mascara. That's why you use it. And I can't even count how many cleansing balms I have tried that don't take makeup off. And I'm like, well, what was the point of this? I'm not really sure. The other thing I've noticed is that some cleansing balms leave this really awful residue after you wash it off, and you shouldn't feel anything. You don't want to feel like the balm is still on your face after you wash it off. And again, I've tried a few cleansing balms where I was like literally taking my nail against my eyelid because I felt like I still had the balm there. And that's gross. I hate that. This is a great fragrance-free cleansing balm, no residue, takes off stubborn makeup. If you are in the market for a cleansing balm, I highly recommend this one. Next up is another repurchase. This is from Tatcha. This is their Rice Wash Skin Softening Cleanser. So this is a mechanical exfoliating cleanser using rice. Now, if you've watched my channel, you know I tend to prefer chemical exfoliants in general. They tend to be more gentle. However, I do have a few mechanical exfoliants that are really gentle that I really like, and this is one of them. I love this product. I keep it in my shower. I use it probably every few days. And it just leaves your skin so soft. It doesn't make it tight. It's very gentle. It's fragrance. It's Tatcha. You can't get away from fragrance with Tatcha. But I'm washing off my face. I'm not too worked up about the fragrance. But obviously, if you have really sensitive skin and you're very fragrance averse, this may not be good for you. But if you want to try out a really nice, gentle mechanical exfoliant, this is a really good one. And because Tatcha is expensive, this is the time to buy it. All right, this is my last repurchase in skincare. This is the Biossance Squalene and Peptide Eye Gel. I have been using different eye gels over the last year or so. I last tried this, I think about a year ago, maybe even a little bit more than that. And I loved it. It is a fragrance-free formula. It is in opaque packaging in a pump. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it, including peptides. It's also got squalene in it, which is a great hydrator, especially for the under eye area. You can also put this on your eyelids as well. It's safe to do that. and all the good stuff is going to stay active because of the packaging. This checks all the boxes. It's a beautiful gel-like formula, seeps into the skin, and doesn't pill under makeup or sunscreens. It plays well with others, basically. Now, I have been using, I'm almost out, and this is again why I have so much skincare on this list. I am almost out of my Beekman 1802 eye gel, which I also really, really like. And I've had one or two others. The Skin Fix eye cream I really, really like. But you know what? I realized I kind of missed this formula. And so I said, you know what? If I'm missing it, it's time to repurchase it. So this is my other repurchase. Again, if you've watched my channel, you know my holy grail moisturizer is from Drunk Elephant. It's the protein polypeptide moisturizer. But I've been really looking into this Skin Fix Barrier Plus Triple Lipid Peptide Face Cream. Some say this is a dupe for the Drunk Elephant. To be fair, they're both high-end. The Drunk Elephant is a little bit more expensive than the Skin Fix, but I am not in any way claiming that the Skin Fix is affordable. It's still $52, but it's still a peptide moisturizer. It comes in that nice pump that I love, keeps all the good stuff in, and I don't have to dip my fingers into stuff. I think I'm gonna try this. I've heard really, really good things about it. And like I said, I tried their eye gel and I loved it. So I think I'm gonna try this. I'm a little nervous because I usually just repurchase my Drunk Elephant, but we'll see how that goes. The other product from Biossance I was looking at is this squalane and copper peptide rapid plumping serum. So I got a little mini of this from one of my Sephora hauls. This is a beautiful serum. This is really hydrating. I was thinking about, should I buy a big bottle of it? Gosh, I wish they had a mini of this because it's like $68 for 1.7 ounces. I am moving that around in my head. The only thing that I'm not sure about is, this is a squalane based serum. Now again, it's a peptide serum. Those are the actives that are working, but it's a squalane based serum, which is incredibly moisturizing. And because of my combination oily skin, as we move into the spring and summer, I definitely start reaching for lighter serums, where in the winter, I like squalane based serums because they're gonna give me that boost of moisture. So I'm trying to decide, is this something that I just put aside? Is this something that I think maybe in the fall VIB sale I reach for? But I have to admit, I really like the mini of this. Speaking of minis, the other product I received through my Sephora haul, I have absolutely fallen in love with, and this is a mask. This is from Pharmacy. This is their 10% niacinamide night mask. So I'm a big fan of niacinamide. Niacinamide is a great antioxidant. It helps with texture. It decreases or helps reduce the appearance of large pores. It also has the ability to help with some fine lines and wrinkles. It's just a very beautiful, brightening antioxidant. The other thing that's nice about niacinamide is it is bomb-proof. And what I mean by that is so many actives are so sensitive to light and air, and so you're at risk of oxidation. You got to be really careful. You got to talk to it and pet it and tell it not to degrade. But niacinamide is not like that. It is so stable, which is why you see it in everything. Niacinamide is like what hyaluronic acid was in 2018 or 2017. It's just in everything. And this is a beautiful, beautiful mask. It's very hydrating, it's brightening, and when I use it, when I wake up overnight, my skin just looks like it's got this nice glow to it. So I've been really enjoying it. Obviously I got the little mini, but I think I'm gonna pick this up. Before you say it, I know you're gonna say, Angie, you're being hypocritical. It's in a jar, you hate jars. I do, I don't like jars. But when it comes to masks, I am not as picky. The reason for that is because when you're dealing with a moisturizer and you're dealing with a serum, you are opening it every single day, sometimes twice a day. And so the chance you're gonna degrade those actives goes up pretty dramatically. Also, I am lazy and I am not going to take my little spatula and dip it into my moisturizer twice a day and then wash it each time. I know myself too well. But if I'm using a mask, that's something I'm using once a week, maybe even twice a month. And that's more of an experience. A mask to me is self-care. And so I definitely will take the time to use a spatula and clean it. I am much more likely to do that than to do it every single day. I definitely think I'm gonna pick up the normal size of this night mask. It is just really, really nice. Stay tuned. I will give you my full thoughts on it, but I definitely think this is going into my cart. Speaking of masks, this got me thinking, do I want to do a mask video? Because I do have a lot of masks that I really like. But what I've realized is most of the masks I reach for are in very specific categories. One, they're in the clarifying category. They're about oil because again, I am acne prone even at 45. And I found that I have a lot of clay masks or green tea masks that I really, really like that help, get rid of those blackheads, that do a really nice job getting rid of excess oil without stripping my skin. So I have great recommendations there. I have also some really great exfoliating masks that I really, really love as well, that are meant to be a little bit more powerful. Think of them as more like micro peels versus like a daily or every other day or every, twice a week exfoliant. But the areas where I am still on the hunt for really good masks, one is hydration. I have not been able to find a great hydrating mask personally. And I thought, you know what, it's time to start trying some. So I did a bunch of research trying to figure it out. And there's one that kept coming up, and that was from Peter Thomas Roth. It's his Cucumber Gel Mask Extreme Detoxifying Hydrator. Does this detoxify? Does your skin need to be detoxified? No, this is just marketing. What I'm looking for is it's really hydrating, and it's got great reviews. I've heard some really good things about it. There's some fragrance in here. This is a mask you wash off your face. So again, not as worried about it. Yes, it comes in a jar, but I'm asking it to hydrate. That's what I'm asking it to do. And because I'm not using it every single day, I'm not opening this jar twice a day. Now I have a bunch of masks on this list. I'm not gonna pick up all of them, but this is definitely one that I was looking at. All right, I got two other masks on this list. I've got the Youth to the People Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. This is chock full of good stuff. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. And it's meant to be, a hydrating mask. Now, again, it's in jar packaging, blah, 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 but they do have a mini of it. So I think I might pick up the mini. I really like Youth to the People. I really like some of their formulas, but this is a formula I haven't tried. So I think we'll see. Like I said, I can't pick up every mask in this list, but I'm definitely thinking about this one. And then last but not least, I heard so many good reviews about it and I had never even heard of it. And frankly, I've never tried anything from this brand. This is from Herbivore. This is their Blue Tansy mask. This is a BHA and enzyme pore refining mask. So this is a BHA mask. Again, something you wash off your face. This is interesting. This is also on my list to try. I'm bursting at the seams in this list with masks, but I thought it would be fun, to do a mask video, and therefore I need to, try out a few others. All right, I think we've beaten to death skincare. Let's talk about makeup. One of my repurchases, I already know this is going into my cart. This is from Dior. This is the Backstage Face and Body Foundation. This is one of my top 5 foundations. It's my workhorse. So I have foundations that I use for special occasions, when I want to look flawless. This is if I'm not paying attention, if I'm just grabbing for a foundation, this is the one that ends up in my hand because I just know it's going to look good. I know it's going to look good. It's easy. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about the way I apply it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful foundation. And speaking of that, Dior just launched their Backstage Concealer, and that is going in my cart. I have no idea if it's good or not. I haven't read a thing. I don't know. But because I am such a fan of the Face and Body Foundation, I am like, oh, I'm going to try this concealer. There's no doubt about it. The other repurchase on this list is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. If you watched my last brands video, if you didn't, I will link that down below. I hit pan on my mini Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder and I almost cried because I love it so much. It's one of the few powders I can put under my eyes and on my face and not have to worry. Yes, she's a pricey one. She's Charlotte Tilbury, but this is when you get that 20% off or that 15% off or that 10% off because you want to get products that are tried and true that work for you. And this is one that works for me. Another product in makeup, this was just launched. I've heard nothing about it. This is from Laura Mercier. This is her Tinted Moisturizer Blush. Now, you know on my channel that liquid and cream blushes, this is a bandwagon I happily jumped on, and there are plenty of cream and liquid formulas that I really, really like. And this just came out. I love Laura Mercier's Color Infusion blushes, her powder blushes. So I think this is a no-brainer for me. I think this is more about what shade would I like versus whether I'm going to try it. The other two blushes that just came out, I'm not sure about. Both Huda Beauty and Tarte just launched their blush sticks. Now Tarte, this is I think it's a reformulation, or it's just a relaunch. They had these years ago and now they're bringing them back. For Huda, this is a brand new product. The Huda Beauty ones look real sparkly, like super dewy, super sparkly. I don't mind a little dew, but I don't want to sparkle all over my face. So I'm not sure, at least the pictures I was seeing, I was like, it's a little much. And then the Tarte ones, I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you try the original? I never tried the original Tarte blush sticks. If you have any suggestions, let me know. If you really want me to pick up one of these formulas, whether it's the Tarte one or the Huda Beauty one, let me know. But I'm definitely going to be picking up this cream or liquid blush from Laura Mercier. Next on my list, this was on my wish list last fall and it was out of stock and I was super bummed. And then I totally forgot about it. But I was thinking about it and I said, you know what? I really want to purchase this. This is from Kaja. This is the Play Bento. This is the bronzer, blush, and highlighter sculpting trio. I've heard so many good things about this. And I'm going on vacation. Well, it's kind of like work plus vacation in about 3 weeks. And I was like, this would be so great for travel. Like, how easy is this? You've got a stack that has your blush, your highlight, your bronzer. Perfect. And like I said, I've heard nothing but good things about this. I also love the fact that it comes in 3 different color stories. So depending on your skin tone, you're going to probably find something that you like. Now, I've never tried it, but I've heard really, really good things from people I trust. So I'm excited to try this. Next, from Tower 28, we've got their Shine On Jelly Lip Gloss. I've heard nothing but great things about these lip glosses. And I think because we're moving into the spring, I start to crave lip gloss instead of, bullet lipsticks and things like that. I want lip glosses, I want lip oils, I want lip stains, anything that's easy and gives me a little bit of something. I have not tried these, so I'm thinking about picking up 1 or 2 shades because frankly, they're pretty reasonably priced, at least for a Sephora brand. They're $15 a piece, so I might even pick up too. And then finally, with lips, from Makeup by Mario, we've got this Ultra Suede Cozy Lip Cream. Now, these sold out in like 5 seconds, but there were only 3 shades. And when I looked at the shades, because I happened to be at a Sephora where they had them, I actually passed them up because it was like brown, brownie pink, and brown. And don't get me wrong, I actually love me some brownie pink. But as we were moving into the spring, I was like, well, this is something I would really reach for in the fall or the winter. And I'm thinking spring. Once they sold out in like 5 seconds, I'm like, they're gonna release more shades of this. There is no way he is only going to release 3 browns. There's gotta be more to this. And lo and behold, I was looking at Trend Mood about a week ago and there it was. There was like 15 shades or something crazy like that. I think I'm over exaggerating, but there were quite a few. And I said, aha, I knew it. I've heard really good things about how comfortable this lip cream is. And now that I know we've got some, fun shades, I'm thinking I might have to do that. He also released his corresponding lip liners as well. So I'll have to think about that. These are $24 a piece. So obviously, not cheap. But at the same time, I've heard some really, really good stuff about these. So, all right, moving on to hair care. First is just a repurchase. It's the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. This is the one dry shampoo that works for me. This is dry shampoo for people who have oily, crazy, oily hair, which is me. I have tried so many shampoos and none of them worked for me. They all made my hair like more oily, itchy scalp, just gross by like 5 p.m. This is the one that works for me and it is heavy duty. But if you've got really, really oily hair like I do and you're trying to do this like I am trying to wash my hair not as often, not every day, because usually I have to wash it every day, then this might be a good choice for you. This is definitely going in my cart. In my Sephora haul, I talked about a bunch of hair care that I picked up. So I'm reviewing a bunch of stuff. But I am looking for a new shampoo and conditioner because sadly, the one that I picked up in my Sephora haul isn't working for me. So I was looking at 2 different products. The first one is from this new brand, Crown Affair. This is a brand new brand at Sephora. And I was looking at their shampoo and conditioner and I'm thinking about picking it up. I wish they had minis. They don't. She's pricey, y'all. This is this shampoo and conditioner is pretty darn pricey. I'm going back and forth about it, but I am in the market to try something new. The other product I was looking at is this combo from Briogeo. This is their Superfoods Mango and Cherry Balancing Shampoo and Conditioner Duo for oil control. I have tried a few Briogeo formulas. I really like their green apple formula, which is not sold by Sephora anymore. Apparently when Briogeo went to Ulta, that went with it. So that's only sold at Ulta now. And I really, really like that one. I've also tried their frizz one, their anti-frizz. I can't remember what it's called right now, but their anti-frizz. And that was too heavy for my hair. Again, I've got oily, but I've got fine hair. And that was just not meant for me. It just weighed my hair down too much. But this one, just because it's for oil control, I'm thinking maybe it might be worth picking up and trying. If you've tried this, let me know. The reviews are very mixed. I'm not trying to slam anyone's reviews or anything, but I always find that sometimes when you read reviews, you're kind of like, oh, you were expecting something else. And then finally moving on to lifestyle, which is like perfume and candles for me. You know what's crazy? I just realized I don't have a single eyeshadow palette on this list. That's crazy, you guys. I am like eyeshadow girl. I love eyeshadow. My grandmother could not go get the mail without lipstick. This is something I remember about her so much. Like she could not get the mail, y'all, without lipstick. And I thought that was so weird at the time. But now I feel that way about eyeshadow. It's rare that I leave the house without eyeshadow. Even if I just like take a bronzer and throw it my crease, there is something on my eyes. There is something there. Wow. Is there any eyeshadow palettes that I'm missing here? I mean, obviously Natasha Denona launched the pastel one that I'm passing up because just pastels aren't my thing. You know, I'm sure it's beautiful. I love me some Natasha Denona, but I'm not going to pay $65 for a pastel eyeshadow palette that I'm not going to use. I passed up on that, but are there any other eyeshadow palettes that were launched that people are raving about? Oh my gosh, I'm like bowled over about this. This is crazy. Well, it is what it is. Let me know if you know of any. All right, moving on to perfume. I saw this and I was really, really interested in it. The brand Skylar, this is a quote unquote clean perfume brand, whatever that means. I was looking at their different perfumes and they seemed right up my alley. You know, light, fresh, crisp, that type of thing. And they have this Eau de Parfum Discovery set and it's only 25 bucks. And to try a bunch of different perfumes, that's really reasonable. So I'm thinking about picking this up because, you know me, I am always in the market for a new perfume. I love perfume, but I also don't like really, really heavy perfumes, especially moving into the spring and summer. So I'm definitely thinking about this. The other perfume I was thinking about picking up, but it's out of stock. So we'll see if it comes back into stock before. This is a repurchase. This is from Hermes. I cannot pronounce this, you guys. This is Eau des Merveilles Bleu. I don't speak French. I love this perfume. If you watched my summer perfume video, which if you didn't, I will link it down below from last year, I talked a lot about this perfume. It's considered an aquatic, but I don't want you to mistake aquatic for oceanic. This is aquatic, but this is freshwater. This is like, I went swimming in a mineral spring kind of aquatic. It is beautiful. It could be a unisex perfume, but it's definitely meant for women who don't want a floral scent. If they're just like, I'm over it, I'm over florals, I don't want floral, give me something else. This is for that woman. And I absolutely love it. So if it comes back into stock, this is probably something I'm going to pick up. If not, well, I'll have to see where I can find it. And then finally, it's a new season, so we need some new candles, y'all. If you've watched my channel, you know in the winter I fell in love with Nest candles. Now I am late to the party. I have never tried these before, but I ended up picking up their kind of holiday discovery set, which had 3 different candles, and I loved every single one of them. I burned them down to like this. And now I'm like, okay, we're in a new season. What do I need? And so I was looking at a few of them. I was looking at their bamboo. Apparently that is their best-selling scent. So I was like, oh, there's something to be said about that. And then I was looking at their grapefruit can. I love grapefruit. If you watched my perfume videos, you know grapefruit is one of my favorite perfume notes. And they have a grapefruit candle. And I'm like, and yes. And then the other one I was looking at was the Ocean Mist and Sea Salt. I've never tried this, but I do have a Jo Malone Driftwood and Sea Salt candle, and I love it, so I don't necessarily want to double up. If anyone knows if this is similar to the Jo Malone, let me know. Now, I was really bummed because I think at Nordstrom, they have a discovery set with these 3 scents where they don't have that at Sephora. So we'll have to see if I'm gonna buy individual candles or I'm gonna buy a little discovery set. We'll see how it goes, but I know something's going in my cart. All right, that's it, you guys. I have so many decisions to make. I can't buy all of this, obviously. Even with my 20%, this is not gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to whittle and weed and argue with myself. But if you've got any recommendations for me, if you've tried any of these products that I am struggling with, I would love your comments below. And like this video, it really helps me out. And subscribe to my channel. Join our little community on YouTube where we talk about real beauty and especially talk about beauty for women over 40. I hope to see you guys soon in my next video. Bye, you guys.